much more destructive incident. Again, this was a semi-tractor that was intentionally rammed at a group of individuals. We are very devastated that one person lost their life in this tragic incident, but we're very thankful that we were able to quickly resolve the incident, identify the suspects, and take them into custody.
Were those employees or were they customers?
So the question was, are they employees, were they customers? So the information that we have is that all of the individuals injured in the attack were customers of the business.
And were any of them the person that the suspect got into the original altercation with?
So the question was about the identity of the person he got into the original altercation with. Of course, this just happened this morning. We're trying to kind of piece everything together, and there's still a lot of investigative work that has to be done. My understanding is that individual who was in the altercation with the suspect initially was not struck by the vehicle.
Where 3 people were hit, do you know about how many were there that maybe dodged this potential, this threat?
So it looks like there were at least a half dozen people who were targeted by the suspect as he accelerated his truck toward the group. But 3 people were hit, 2 received serious injuries, and 1 was killed.
How awful is it that this went from a fight at a club, something that could have just ended there, to now ending a life?
Well, it's terrible whenever somebody loses their life, and violence is never the answer. It doesn't matter if violence is being conducted with a firearm, if you're using a truck as a weapon. Violence is not the answer. The fact that somebody has to lose their life over a minor altercation inside of a club, and now somebody else is, facing the rest of their life in prison, it's very sobering and a very unfortunate incident.
And this had to be just a horrific scene forever. You mentioned people, running to aid and things like that.
Yeah, the scene was very complicated. Again, it was a semi-truck that essentially ran into a business. We know that it damaged the business a little bit. There was some damage to the truck as well. Obviously, multiple victims at the scene. It was a chaotic scene. It was a scene that our first responders, our officers, and our fire rescue personnel were able to stabilize very quickly. And because of their quick response, we were able to save additional lives.
Do you know if that cab to the semi was like a personal truck belonging to that suspect, or a business, company kind of truck?
So part of the investigation right now is figuring out exactly how our suspect got access to the semi-truck. So at this point, we don't have all the information about who owns the semi-truck and how he actually got access to the semi-truck.
What stemmed the altercation?
So at this point, we're still trying to investigate specifically what happened inside the club. Obviously, based upon his charges, of being DUI manslaughter related as well, he was intoxicated at the time. So we are trying to figure out exactly what the initial altercation was that caused him to eventually get thrown out of the club, and that's going to be part of the investigation going forward.
This happened at 4:19, but what time was he thrown out, do you know?
I don't have that specific time right now.
Do you know if it was hours or minutes?
I believe it was a matter of a half hour or so prior, but it was not immediately prior, and it wasn't hours prior.
The club closed at 3 a.m. or was it still open past 3 a.m.?
I'm not certain about the club's closing time.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right.